Unbreakable Strong Woman, coming to you with Morning Talk with Nina. Get your cup of Joe. Let's talk about Hollywood, okay? That's the hot topics. You know, if you're on my channel, you must know that I will be talking about the people in Hollywood, most of my videos. So come on in, have a seat. Let's talk about it. Come talk to me. This video, man, I really want y'all to take a moment and be human beings this morning. What I mean, stop coming with this judgment attitude, I was right, you were wrong attitude, I told you so. Listen, certain things, we have to put all that aside and just be real, okay? Can we put all that aside and just be real and just say people are people, humans are humans? And I'm going to tell you how I feel about everything, and I'm going to apologize in a minute for something. I am not too above water to apologize to say I'm wrong about some things. And some people, they just can't say, I was wrong, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't have thought that way. Some people just can't do it. I can. It take a big person to say, damn, I looked at that situation wrong. Come on in, make sure you push the like button when you come in the house. I see all of y'all just walked up in here. Didn't push the like button and say nothing. Could you make sure you push the like button? Make sure you subscribe and you share my videos. And I love when people just leave their judgment hats at the door. Can you just leave that at the door for a minute and have a conversation? Good morning, Miss Iris. Leave that at the door. I know y'all gonna say, why are you talking about Diddy again? We have to keep talking about Diddy because every day it's something different with Diddy. There's always something different with this man. And I would like to apologize because I gave the wrong person the benefit of the doubt. I mean, look at me wrong if you want to, and I told you so, but I'm the kind of person, I have a heart. I am not quick to judge people. And the world we live in now, that's a bad thing, which is, it should be a good thing. I always think people have good in them. That's just how I'm built. You know, people can't come to me and just instantly tell me something about somebody and I just believe it. It's not because I don't believe the person telling me. It's just that if you go tell me something about somebody, I need to see it for myself. My mother raised me that way. Even with relationships, she always told me, don't believe someone come telling you something about your man unless you see it with your own eyes. Do your own investigation. Because some people have false motives. So that's how I was raised, to always give people the benefit of the doubt, to prove me wrong. Let me be wrong. I mean, you really that kind of person? I want to see, because I don't believe that. So that's how I felt about Sean Puffy Combs, y'all. I really believed in my heart that someone was that blessed with that much money, that much fame, having opportunities that half of us would never see. I just could not believe, excuse the bike in the back, it's the exercise bike. I could not believe he would take his blessings for granted and misuse them like that. I'm like, he can't be that wicked. He too blessed. But then you realize that our blessings don't come from God. The devil is trickery. So I would like to apologize for giving a monster like Diddy the benefit of the doubt, because I've been watching and praying. I said, God, show me the truth. I know this man has done a lot of things, but haven't we all? Then I said, it's too many different stories coming out now. And then I asked myself, why are they coming out now? And I had to constantly listen. Just stop talking. That's why I only made one video yesterday. Just watch people's videos. Tisha Tales had Cassie best friend on her show. Young woman named Crystal McKinney then came out. J-Lo sort of kind of coming out. You would think everybody's on the bandwagon to get money. Then I said, nah, there's some truth to this shit, Diddy. Everybody's not lying on you. If too many people saying the same thing, there's some truth to it. So what I realized was Diddy is the new age Ike Turner. Diddy is a monster. Diddy should be put into prison. He should be charged with everything that's coming against him. And I'm normally not the person to say that. But see, he took it beyond F-offs. See, when it was the F-offs, I'm thinking like, well, a bunch of older freaky people want to be freaky. That's their business. I mean, we have nothing to do with that. You go to a party, that's your prerogative, right? If that's what you want to do, right? That's what I'm thinking. If that's what you want to do it. It wasn't that, y'all. It was drugs. It was manipulation. It was violence. It was prostitution. It was trafficking. So Diddy parties, for all you who said Diddy throws the best party like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, shame on you. See, we look at these superstars and we think they're bigger than life and we idolize them and we think they got the best life ever. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to be LeBron James as a little boy? Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade. That's the little boy's dream, to be out there bouncing that ball in front of millions of people making millions of dollars, right? And then the ones that you idol, they at Diddy house. Before I go into Diddy, I'm going to talk about the unions, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. I'm going to talk about them real quick. How many of y'all really thought they was a power couple? You really liked the Wades. And then boom, they came out with the little kid, his son, dressed like a female, upholding him making that decision at 12. Gabrielle taking him to the G parades, where his mother is saying, leave my baby alone. Let him be a kid. He can make those decisions when he's old enough. But right now, as his mother, I have to make the decision for him. And everybody thought she was the worst person in the world. They wanted her rights to be taken away because they said she was a bad mom. So Dwayne Wade went to court and took all rights from this mother. A good mother. I could see she was on drugs, she prostituted. She was a good mom. He took her rights away because he wanted his son to have the right to change who he was and who he was born as a male child. And a judge somewhere in the United States granted that wish to take his child from his mama and say he can change his sex. A judge that we vote for thought it was okay for a child at, I think at this time he was 14, 15, to get his cut off. What kind of world do we live in? What judge would even grant something like that? Dwayne Wade should have been locked in jail for even coming before a judge to even say something so ridiculous. Right there, the judge should have said, you know what, Mr. Wade, I thought you was a good father, but for you to even have that mindset, give that child back to his mama. No, the judge said, yeah, it's okay. Now it all makes sense that why Dwayne Wade was so for his son doing that, because that's who Dwayne Wade is. He living through his son. Did y'all hear what he said? When he was a little boy, he used to dress in his mom and his sister clothes. I don't know little boys that dress in female clothes if they're not curious. My brother didn't do it. My cousins didn't do it. They would have thought that was disgusting to put on some female clothes. So if you doing that at that age, You curious at that age. So Dwayne Wade didn't think nothing of it. So when his son did it, he was like, yeah, I used to do it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with being wherever you want to be. Not being a father, teaching him about the word of God. And then saying, son, for one, you ain't even of age to be talking about sex, period. See, that's the problem I have with it. It ain't what you want to be. It's like you a kid. You shouldn't even be thinking about sex with a woman, a girl, nothing at that age. The only thing you should be thinking about is school and the video games, cell phones sometimes, playing football. You shouldn't be thinking about changing nothing on you right now. But see, everybody want to push that agenda on these kids. They were born that way. Okay, let them be born that way when they 18. Be a parent. I'm going to make you be what's on your birth certificate until you of age to make your own decisions. But until then, I'm going to make the decisions for you. You ain't got to like me. I'm your mom. I'm your dad. I'm not your friend. So go in your room somewhere and pout. But until you 18, guess what? You going to have that pee-pee until you 18. And what you want to do with it after that, that's on you. Oh, and by the way, read the scripture. Now I done done my part as a parent. What you do after that is on you. But I done did my job as a parent. If you don't do that for your child, you have failed as a parent. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm just being real. You have failed as a parent. If you do not tell your children the truth and try to lead them down the right road, you can't make them do nothing. But until they're 18, they must do what you say in your house. Who lived by that cloth when they were growing up? I had to do what my parents said in their house. Even when I went back home in my 20s, I still had rules to follow in my parents' house. And if I didn't like it, hit the bricks. See, that's what's wrong with the kids these days. They have too much leeway. They get to have an opinion. You don't get an opinion in your mom house. It's this way or no way, the highway, bye. But until you 18, I'm going to knock your ass out if you don't do it my way. Call the popo. I don't care. See, that's how I was raised. Now, what I have a problem with the Wades right now. Gabrielle coming out, y'all. She trying to say that allegedly Dwyane Wade was having an affair with Diddy. I'm like, do this shit get any sicker? I mean, for real. Hollywood is nothing but drugs and sex and manipulation and F-offs. I mean, really. And it's sad because I know the rock and roll singers most likely do it, and the other people, they do it too. But it seemed like something is wrong with my people. What's wrong with us? That's all we can find to do is hurt each other. Even on the millionaire level, they still hurting each other. At first, I thought it was the crabs in the bucket thing. We all broke down here trying to get out the ghetto, trying to make ends meet, everybody trying to compete on a broke level. No, it happens on million and billionaire levels too. So guess what? It's a mindset. It's the Willie Lynch letter. We messed up from birth. And it's sad because nobody want to break the cycle, not even somebody big as Diddy. Gabrielle, don't nobody want to hear from you. I'm just being real. And I'm normally down for my sisters. I'm breakable, strong women. No, Gabrielle, don't nobody want to hear from you. Because when you have the opportunity to lead women the right way and show them that you can get out of your situation, become a huge actress, marry an NBA player, have the best life ever, what you do? You participated in F-offs, threesomes, demonic shit. Now you want to talk. Now you want to tell. See, that's the part I have a problem with. When someone want to come forth after the damage is done. We watch you parade that kid around, helping him dress like a little girl. You don't want to introduce him to the G parade without his mama permission. Okay, you don't like her, but you in the house with her children. So before your little lily ass could do anything, you were supposed to pick up that phone and call her, or at least sit down with his father. You introduced him to the G parade without even Dwayne knowing it. You know why? She was vindictive, y'all. She was one of them women that was jealous of his ex-wife, so she did anything to go against her. So I have no respect for women like that. You don't have respect for your sister. You were her ex-man, but you didn't have respect for her, so you did anything to hurt her, including her children. Now you want to have all these interviews and talk about everything Dwayne Wade ever did. If he sneezed wrong, you want to tell. Don't nobody want to hear from you. Because you participated in the stuff that Dwayne Wade was doing. You mean to tell me you just found out about him and Diddy? Some people hold on for this, y'all. We think a lot of people we see on TV got money and the best life. A lot of these people broke. You got more than a lot of those folks on TV. Haven't you ever heard of being famous and being broke? Just watch the New Edition story. New Edition traveled all over the world. And they was broke for years. When I first met them, I thought they was rich superstars. And I remember talking to them on the phone. And Ralph said this. Yeah, you have more than I have. I thought he was crazy. I'm like, no, you on TV. He said, no, y'all don't understand. Y'all have more than we have. They was going all over the world and going back to the projects. It's an illusion. Hollywood sometimes can be illusion. It make you think it's something that is not. So, Gabrielle, we thought you had this great life. People looked at you and Dwayne and said, couples go. People wanted to be you. And the whole time it was a fake facade. Now you want to come out. Guess what happened? Dwayne was sleeping with Diddy. We been knew Dwayne was sugary. You just finding out. I knew he was sugary when he made the statement. He used to put on clothes as a little kid. Because ain't no grown man, even if he did, gonna say that on national TV unless he a little sugary. So I knew he had something going on. But you didn't care, Gabrielle. You like that life. I gotta believe Gabrielle was having threesomes with Dwayne Wade with men. I really believe that. But now she coming out. You know, 24 is the year of truth. I understand. It's the year of truth. I get it. But I don't want to hear it now. The damage is done. Dwayne Wade's son then had the sex surgery allegedly. He's not a little boy no more on paper. But on the insides he is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to. On paper, he's not, but on the inside, he still is. Because if they did an autopsy on him, they go see a male. That's just science. That's just, you can't change what's on the inside of you. And I pray that child don't grow up and change his mind because it's too late. He may grow up and hate them. He may grow up and say, you know what? I was a kid. How many of y'all did stuff as a child and you look back and say, why I do that? That's why you had to think for your kids. Because we do stupid stuff when we're not old enough. When we're children, we think like children. When we grow, we think like adults. That's just the bottom line. So that child might grow up and say, Daddy, why you let me do that? Now it's too late, Dwayne. But see, Dwayne thought it was okay because that's who he is. Gabrielle, you married a G-man. You married a man that likes men. And you didn't know. Now you want to complain. You went to the parties too, Gab. Look how long you was with Dwayne. You gonna tell me you didn't know nothing? Somebody knows something. However, I digress. Let's go to another subject because I just want y'all to let y'all know that now Gabrielle is coming out. Gabrielle Wade saying that Dwayne Wade had an affair with Diddy. Are y'all surprised? I'm not. But however, a young lady named Crystal McKinney, I spoke about her yesterday a little bit. I ain't say her name. Her name is Crystal McKinney. She's another person that came out against Diddy. Diddy, it don't look good for you. It just don't look good for Diddy at all. And now I'm believing it. I don't really need no more proof about Diddy because I prayed for it, for God to show me the truth, and he has. In my heart, I know you a monster, Diddy. I never liked him anyway. I told y'all that. I never was a Sean Puffy Cone fan. Leon played some of his music yesterday and it took me back. And I'm like, oh, y'all remember that song? He had some cuts. He had some good music. He had that dance and club music. Remind me of when I was a kid. Yeah, it was good back then. And then you turned into a monster. You wanted power and fame so bad, Diddy. Now I'm going to call you Sean. That you started deleting our greats like Biggie Small. I really believe now he did that to Big. He set him up. And I pray that they find out he put that murder together. He set him up to be executed in California. And it's sad because when I watch the story, look, I'm getting chills. When I watch the story, it is so sad that Big had no clue. You know how bad that had to hurt to think somebody, your brother, your sister, and they setting you up for your demise or to get deleted or misused or art. I mean, they putting you in a bad predicament and you trusting this person. Do y'all know that night that Biggie Small died, first of all, his mother told him don't go. So listen to your mamas, please. When your mama tell you don't do something, no, your mama would never, never, never hurt you. Nobody's going to love you like mama. So if mama's saying something, you better take heed to it. Forget what your friend's saying. I know sometimes we could be overbearing, but when mama telling you don't do something, you better not do it. Like, nah, my mama said don't do it. There's something to that. Because I know my mother loves me. I don't know if your love real, but I know her love real. She told Diddy don't go. He went. The whole time before the award show, he was getting death threats. Right then, Diddy should have got on that plane and took off back to New York. See, I keep telling everybody, you get a sign. You get signs before destruction. The first sign Diddy, Puffy, not Puffy, shit, Biggie Small received was his mother saying, don't go. That was the first sign. Nope, let me go back. The first sign was the death threats. He was receiving death threats. Second sign was mama said, don't go, believe it. The third sign, he get on the plane and he land and people calling his phone telling him he gonna die tonight. And the sign before all was you dealing with Sean Puffy Combs. You knew he was a snake because Big was about to leave Bad Boys. He was about to leave Bad Boys. So if y'all think about it, why is he leaving Bad Boys when Diddy was supposed to be his best friend? Because he knew Diddy was a snake. He was trying to get away from him and start his own label. So what can I do to keep the money coming in, to not look like a fool, to keep getting royalty checks off of Big? I'll just kill him. I'm just going to get rid of him. So that's what he did. He got rid of Big. That night, y'all, the detective said on the tires that the Tahoe or whatever kind of truck Big was in, it had BS on the tires in white like chalk. So the detective said he was asking, why do his tires say BS? Puffy said, I don't know. You know why it said BS on his tires? Because the one that Puffy paid to put the hit out on had to make sure he was in that vehicle. Because it was several vehicles just like he is out there. The black Tahoes or whatever kind of black trucks everybody drive when they famous with the tinted windows, even the president be in them. So they wanted to make sure that Biggie Smalls was in that vehicle. And that's why the back tire said BS. Who would put that on there? Why would they put it on there? Now, Gene Deal, the bodyguard, was supposed to be bodyguarding, protecting. Mr. Deal, you didn't see nobody put that on the back tire. And from my understanding, Big was the superstar. Puffy was the producer. Why you with Puffy and not with Big? See, I have a lot of questions. Why are you with Puffy and you not with Big? Why is the superstar in the truck behind the bodyguards? In the car with a bunch of kids. He in there with little C's and all the other people, the entourage. Big in the car with the entourage. Gene Deal, the head security, he is in the front driving with Puffy. How you gonna see what's happening if you in front of the artist? Shouldn't you be riding behind him? At least be behind him. Because if they were behind him, when the girl stopped and was hollering at Big and Big was hollering out the window, they would have seen that car easing up. They would have got him before he got Big. But in the front, all you can hear is the pop, 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 pop. So yes, I really believe now that Puffy set that up. I do. All you gotta do is watch the documentary. Puffy did that. He deleted Big. He's behind it. I'm convinced. Let's not talk about my birthday twin, Tupac. I know in my heart he did that. Tupac was a threat. He feared Pac. He feared Suge Knight. So what you do when you fear somebody, you delete them if you can. It's like, I'm going to get you before you get me. They used to punk Puffy. Puffy was a little bitch. I'm just going to be real. He one of them people that sneak you. He is the worst kind of snake you can ever imagine. So he snuck them. When I found out Puffy was in Vegas the night Tupac Shakur was deleted, I could not believe it. I said, I didn't even know Puffy was there. What? Yeah, they said Puffy was there. How in the heck can Keefy D, the one that's in prison right now waiting to be sentenced, the one they said deleted Tupac? Isn't it ironic that he said Puff paid them $1 million that he didn't never receive because the guy that had the money ended up getting deleted? But isn't it ironic that they were in Vegas and Puffy was in Vegas? I knew it was a Mike Tyson fight. Okay, everybody like Mike Tyson. But Puff, you knew Tupac and Mike were like best friends. Why would you show up there with the hitmen just to see the fight? Or you knew Tupac was going to be there because Mike Tyson was his best friend? Once again, I want y'all to think about something. How did Tupac die? In a car, on a passenger side. Some girls hollering at him out the window. A distraction. And a car pull up on the side of him and pow pow. How did Biggie Small die? In a vehicle, on a passenger side. Some girls distract him, and a vehicle pulled him next to him and pow powed him. 6 months apart. How ironic is that? Two of the biggest superstars in the world at the time. And what was Puffy's slogan? I want to be the last man standing. If you put me in the jungle, I'm going to come out with a chinchilla. Pretty much, I'm going to survive if I got to kill every animal in the jungle to do it. He said it. Look who's the last man standing, y'all. Suge Knight in prison. Biggie Small gone. Tupac gone. I'm talking about the major ones. Snoop Dogg did jump sides. He started off with Death Row. He tried to convince us that Death Row was so bad, Suge Knight was so bad that he ended up with Puff them. Y'all remember in the movie when Tupac asked Snoop Dogg, what you doing, man? You ain't my friend. You over there with my enemy. I'm done with you. We thought Pac was tripping. Not Snoop. Snoop jumped sides. Snoop went from the West Coast, a Crip from the West Coast. You over there with bad boys. Who just do that? Where's the loyalty at? I don't say stay with somebody that's wicked like Suge Knight, but I'm like, you and Tupac was like this. Once you heard that Puffy had something to do with your boy, you shouldn't have never dealt with Puff again. But guess what? Guess who's still at the F-off parties? Guess who's still cool with Diddy? Snoop Dogg. Snoop been at just about every party. Allegedly, this one guy who I guess he's into church. I don't understand these church folks. He's into church, right? He's some kind of assistant pastor. He was invited to the party. His interview on YouTube. He was invited to the party. And he said a famous rapper, tell me who this sound like, walked up to him around 11:15 and said, nephew, you might not want to be here by 11:30, 12 o'clock. He said he looked at him and he was like, why? He said, I'm just letting you know you might not want to be here. So he thinking because he's a pastor, they looking at him as being nerdy. Like, oh, I can handle a party. What the heck? So he stayed. He said 11:30 hit. The famous rapper walked up to him again and said, I think you need to leave, bro. You don't want to be here, nephew. He still didn't leave. He said he's walking through the house, this Puffy house. All of a sudden, the music changed. The lights go down. The environment changed. It was like, what's going on? He said the stuff he witnessed was so wicked and demonic that he ran up out of there. He said you wouldn't believe how many famous athletes and actors. Not actresses, it was some, but actors, that's male, were butt naked on sofas, kissing in corners, touching and feeling. He said he didn't even want to see no more. He put his drink down. You right, bro. And he was out. He said you will be amazed at the people that participate in these F-offs. Denzel said he came to the party. And the reason he left early, they showed him leaving a party. They showed his face. He came in smiling, saying hi to everybody. It's Denzel. Everybody, anybody at Diddy party. He came in there smiling. They showed his face when he was leaving. He was looking like he seen a ghost. He hurried up and left the party. Another woman said she went into the party because she was excited to be invited to Diddy party. She stayed till midnight. She said she never seen so many big, long, black penises in her life, touching and having sex with each other. Famous people, and she's so disappointed that she would never look at fame the same way. That's what happens at Diddy's parties at midnight. So when LeBron James said, it's nothing like a Diddy party, Savannah, you better go get checked. What your man doing at Diddy party? What everybody said ain't nothing but butt naked men and a few women. This woman said it was women like hanging upside down in closets like they was doing a ritual. And people walking up to them, just sticking their penises in their mouth and touching their breasts, and people walking around naked. I'm for sure they had butt naked midgets running across tables. Ain't no telling what was people was having sex with animals. Dr. Ruth was there. The little white lady, that's 199, she was at the party too. And they said young boys, young men was messing with Dr. Ruth. She probably get the best. Boy, boy, boy. When I think about it now, it's like there's some sick ass, demonic ass shit. This go beyond Hollywood. This is some devil stuff, man. They show Lil Wayne talking to Diddy. Diddy was asking Lil Wayne, what advice can you give to young people, pretty much paraphrasing it, about Hollywood and ain't nobody like you and you started young. You know what Lil Wayne said to him? He said the first thing I tell him, don't fall into the Diddy whim. Don't let Diddy control you. You know, all in your videos. Diddy was looking at him like, what? He dogged Diddy right in his face. Don't deal with Diddy. Lil Wayne said that. And Diddy couldn't say a word. He was looking stupid. So, am I surprised? A little bit. Am I disappointed? A whole lot. Because I really thought my people, we was beyond this dumbass shit. We're not. It's so many black folks selling their soul for money. Look at all the rappers. For example, it used to be hard to get in Hollywood. When I wanted to sing, you really had to have talent. To be in Motown, you had to know how to sing. Not sing, sang. You had to have class and poise to be around Berry Gordy, even though Berry Gordy was sleeping with all them young girls. But you had to have something going on. Now, all you have to do is be willing to sleep with a donkey. You have to be willing to pow your brother. They didn't turn game banging into millionaires. People game banging in Hollywood now. I see more rappers on trial for deleting each other than a little bit. They more on trial than people on the streets on a millionaire level. How can millionaires be on trial for bang banging each other and y'all damn it millionaires? What the hell y'all doing in Hollywood? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do besides hate each other and brag about who you did something to when you was 12. That's another thing I want to talk about, y'all. Well, how dumb can we be? They broadcast deleting people on rap songs. And next thing you know, 5 or 10 years later, you on trial. How dumb can you be? You would think my people better than that. You ain't no more wiser than that. You do crime and then you talk about it in a song and details, and you know the police listen. Let me tell you how I know the police listen. Because they don't release everything. I was in law. They don't release everything. So if you say something in the song like, yeah, I pow-powed you 2 times and dragged you had scars on your knees, and they never put on the news that this person had scars on their knees, yeah, he was there. Do you see how they put people there? Because they're like, how can you charge him? Because he said something in his song that we didn't put on the news. So we know he did it. People be so dumb. Let's talk about Crystal McKinney. Crystal McKinney is the supermodel. I think she won some like MTV modeling or something. White woman. I'm gonna enter this subject real gently because I don't want y'all to think I am victim shaming. Okay, I don't want y'all to ever think that. But I am a strong believer of accountability. I, that's just me. I'm a strong believer of accountability, and I'm a woman. So, to me, you got to be careful as a woman to put yourself in compromising positions or not. You have to know as a woman who not to talk to. Because when I was growing up, my friends, we had that little sassy girl attitude. Everybody couldn't approach us. You know, somebody try to come and talk to us and we know they on bull crap. You call me stuck up if you want to, but you ain't for the right thing. For example, I'm gonna give you a prime example. It's this guy from my city that's known to make babies all over the city. Cute as hell. Had money because he was a baller. Every girl in the city wanted this baller. Even the good girls. You see what I'm saying? They was chasing the bad boys. Who grew up in the 80s and 90s when crack hit the scene? How many of you was with a drug dealer? You knew he was a drug dealer. We had these kind of hairstyles. You know, we had the big hairdos. We had the gold chains. We had the rings. We in the car. Everybody, man, was a baller. It was big shit. And we knew who he was. But the ones that was stupid, they was allowing them drug dealers to hide drugs in their house. So that's why I know females who did 5 years in prison for drug dealers. Then they want to play the victim. He had the drugs in my house, girl. You like that lifestyle. So any means necessary, you was willing to give up your freedom for that lifestyle. Now, my daughter dad was a baller. When I met him, he worked at Myers. We were both in high school. I didn't know nothing about nothing because I was a sheltered little damn girl, the baby of my family. I remember to this day, y'all, he came to me and he said this. He said, hey, because he loved me to death. He proposed to me in the 12th grade. I had a rock on my finger in the 12th grade. And he worked for that rock. He wasn't selling drugs at this time. But I remember when he came to me with the proposition, he said, hey, such and such, one of the biggest drug dealers in Michigan, came to him and said he liked his style and he could put him on. I said, put you on doing what? He said, all I got to do is deliver this. And he showed it to me. I kid you not. It was this white stuff and it was hard. I said, some soap? He said, no, this is called crack. What the hell is crack? He says, drugs everybody wanted. So he convinced me, it's like weed. Everybody want it. It ain't. And I said, so what you got to do? He said, all I got to do is deliver it. And I said, he going to give you money? Dumb. He started doing it. I kid y'all not, within a year, this man was making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because it went from that little crack to kilos of dope. I'm living the best life ever as a teenager. Don't know the danger I'm in. I'm getting slab herringbone change. I remember the herringbones. I got the slab. I got the big bangle diamond earrings on. He got the drop tops. We only in the 12th grade. My mama didn't know nothing. Because she didn't know what crack was. I didn't even know what crack was. Until one day, this guy that came from Detroit, he hit the city. I'm going to go back to Diddy in a minute. But he hit the city. And he started hanging around all the local dope dealers. My daughter's dad, mother, she's streetwise. She said, whatever you do, don't you ever serve him. Don't you ever give him nothing. He the police. Now, this Clinton era. He didn't believe it. The guy hung around us. I mean, he went to the bowling alley with us, to the movies. He had the girls with us. You know, we all was like a family. After a year, he asked him, man, where can I get the dope from? So he told his mom, he said, now he from Detroit. He should know where the dope at. He served him twice. Within 30 days, they did an indictment on him. Busted his mama house. They took everything, even the lamps out the house. I'm standing across the street watching them raid the house. He had about 100 pair of gym shoes. I mean, they was taking everything, his motorcycle, his car. He went on a run for like 8 months. To make a long story short, he ended up with 12 years. Never been in trouble in his life. He came out, convicted felon, fixed his credit, bought a house, got married, haven't been back in trouble since. And he's been out since my daughter been 12. My daughter will be 33 this year. So people can change their life. That's the moral of the story. People can change. He haven't touched dope since. But I was trying to let you know that young girls chase bad boys. We know what we're doing. I'm not going to fall into the victim mode. I didn't know. Thank God I had enough common sense not to touch the dope. Not to hide it. I didn't want no parts of that street stuff. I knew what he was doing. I was wrong. I take accountability of that, but I was a kid. I was 19, like Cassie was 19. But he could never ever come to me and say, hey, I got 18 friends. I want you to have an F off. I had enough respect to know, hey, you lost your damn mind. But see, some people like money that much. They would sell their soul for that dollar. They would sell their soul for that fame. And at this time, I was singing. I was in a singing group. I was following New Edition. I was having a time of my life. But never one time did I sleep with New Edition. Did I sleep with the bodyguards? Did I get involved with drugs? I didn't do none of that because my mind was focused on being famous and doing it right. I wasn't one of them people saying, I'm going to be famous any means necessary. Nope. Because I had opportunities, y'all. I'm telling you. And when y'all talk about the bodyguards, say Gene Deal, I don't know how Gene Deal was, but let me tell you about some bodyguards I've been around. I've been around several superstars' bodyguards. They ain't for the right thing. And I'm telling you, as a woman, I was a teenage girl. When I first started going around superstars, I was 15. You would be amazed how many of those bodyguards sleep with 15-year-olds. Oh, you want to see Ralph? Come in my room. I'm telling you what I know personally. So when the bodyguards get on there and be talking, that's why I be looking at them side-eye like, you knew what was going on. With the R. Kelly thing, you go try to tell me you didn't see R. Kelly in there with them young girls if that what was happening and you didn't have a young girl. Stop lying. Because you know what they do? Where your friends at? Go get your friends. Ain't nobody going in nobody's room till they go in my room. I'm telling you what I know. I've been around them. I've been a teenage girl. These old men now that's telling me to stop lying. Y'all penis get hard just like everybody else's. I don't care if you are a security guard. You see them cute little girls and they desperate. And these girls be desperate. You hear me? They be desperate. They would sleep with everybody in the group. This is why it's hard for me to listen when these girls saying, oh, he drugged me. These superstars a lot of times ain't got I've never in all the times I've been around superstars, I've never seen them drug nobody. You know why? Because it was willing participants. Why I gotta drug you when there's 50 others over here that's ready to drop the panties? What I'm drugging you for? You ain't that special. That's why it's hard for me to look at women and say, well, he did what? Because I know better. But I ain't saying it don't happen. Don't get me wrong. But let me tell you what I do know. I know people will hit the pipe. They will hit the weed that's laced. They will take extra drinks just to sleep with somebody famous or to get a record deal or a modeling contract. That's what happened in the Bill Cosby case. Because ask yourself, why was you in Bill Cosby hotel room and he's a married man? Did y'all ever ask yourself any of them questions? Why in the hell was the young lady in Mike Tyson room at 2:30 in the morning to do what? You just met Mike at the event, young lady. And now you catch a limo. He sent his limo to pick you up, to bring you to his hotel room, and you didn't have a clue? Just you and Mike? What you was going to do? Play pity pat? Polish each other toenails? You going to a grown man hotel room at 2 in the morning to do what? Now, I ain't saying he had the right to take her body if he did that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, why would you put yourself in compromising positions? When do the common sense and logical thinking skills kick in? That's what I be talking about, accountability. Miss McKinney with the Diddy case. She said that Diddy set up where she comes to a club, wherever they were at, to meet Diddy. When she walked in, they was smoking. They passing the weed around. It appears to be weed, she said. They asked her, does she want to hit it? She said yes. She hit the weed. Instantly, she said she felt groggy. It was this high that she can't explain. She didn't know what it was. They had drugged her. And that's what I said yesterday, y'all, and I think I got misunderstood. I didn't say she was lying. I said, damn it, why did you smoke some shit you didn't know what was in it? That's what I said. And somebody said, maybe they was pretending to smoke. I don't give a damn if they was pretending. If you don't know what's in that marijuana, you got to be a damn fool to put it to your mouth and smoke it. Do y'all know how many people that I know personally that's dear to me? Probably 3. That was tricked. Smoking weed and it was crack in it. It was called corn dogs in Michigan. It was laced and they ended up hooked on crack cocaine. Because they didn't know they was smoking a corn dog. That's weed with coke on it. You don't smoke or drink behind nobody. Don't you learn that at home? So that's part of her lawsuit that Diddy drugged her. And guess what else she said? She was forced in the bathroom after that. Diddy pushed her head down and made her give him oral sex. Couldn't have been me. Because I don't care how many bodyguards standing around. You didn't unzip your pants. And you telling me I got to suck your stuff, whatever. Or y'all go do something to me. Kill me. I'm sorry. That's just me. You finna kill me. Because I'm letting you know right now, if I put my mouth on you forcefully, it's coming off in my mouth. You ain't gonna have it when I get up. I'm bringing it with me. So your bodyguard's gonna have to punch me, beat the shit out of me, but that's coming with me. So guess what's gonna hit the news? Nina had Sean Puffy Combs' penis in her mouth, and he's in the hospital, and she's beat up in intensive care. But when we found her, she had the penis in her mouth. I promise you. I don't get, I guess I'm just cut from a different cloth. You ain't finna make me, I got some teeth in my mouth, and you finna make me do that? Oh, that's the wrong thing to do, brother. Because that's coming with me. You won't have it to use it no more. I might not make it. You might kill me. Your bodyguards might beat the hell out of me, but you ain't gonna have no penis no more. That's just my thinking. Ain't nobody finna make me do that. Now, you might hold me down to do other things, but you ain't finna make me do that. I got too much power right here. Too much power. And it's coming with me from all the way to the sack, the bottom. I'm going to get all the way in. They going to think I'm doing the best job. Ooh, she do the best job. I'm going to make sure it's way down here and I'll tear it off like a pit bull. Your ass going to be handicapped for life, Diddy. That's what would have happened to me. But she said he made her do it. And she kept the clothes for 20 years. She said she got proof right now with the clothes of his semen on her shirt. That's part of her lawsuit. She got his semen. She said she kept it because she wanted to be famous so fast. These are her words. I wanted to be famous so bad. I wanted to be a model and a superstar that I didn't want to jeopardize my career by telling on him. So I just kept the shirt. You know what that means to me when I hear that? Oh, I just kept a little collateral. Just a little collateral. Just right here. Y'all remember on Saturday off when Queen Latifah got in front of when they had shot the man and the woman was in the lineup and she did like this, letting her know, you know I got your ID. That's that collateral. I can destroy you with this. So she kept it. She waited until she got all the fame and fortune she wanted, and she waited till she heard Cassie got 30 million, and now she pulling on her collateral. Oh, Diddy, I got your semen. However, could she have got it because she wanted to have oral sex? Because we didn't hear about it back then. See, that's how I think. Could she have saved it because she was just a fan? Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all about groupies. Because I don't think y'all really know what a groupie is. We were groupies pretty much over New Edition. When we went to LA to visit, my family there, we knew where Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition lived because we used to talk to Ronnie every night on the phone. So when we got there for the summer, we went to his house and they had just moved. The neighbor said they had just moved a few days before that. Guess what we did? We pulled the man grass off the yard saying Ronnie DeVoe used to walk in this grass. We was digging up dirt. We was on the doorknob, touching the doorknob, kissing the door, acting a damn fool. So sometimes you keep stuff from superstars because they're superstars. I had Ronnie DeVoe grass in my mother China cabinet probably for till it faded away for a year. Till it died. Every time people came in, what's in that jar? That's Ronnie DeVoe grass. So that's what I'm saying. It's certain things you can't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. People do certain things for reasons. Now, am I saying that's what she did? No, because I wasn't there. But I could not be a prosecutor attorney because I would say that. How I know you didn't just keep the semen because you wanted Sean Puffy Cone semen? How I know you weren't willing in doing that? See, you got to make shit make sense to me. But she owned it. She said, I wanted to be famous that bad. So she pretty much said this to the world. I want to be famous that bad. Any means necessary. If that means smoking dope, giving oral sex in the bathroom, and being quiet for 20 years. And that's what she did. So now she's a part of the lawsuit. She got the semen shirt. They gonna bring it up in court. They gonna 9 times 10 hold it against them. But how do you really know when people tell the truth? Because she held it for 20 years. And then she said it took for Cassie to come out, for her to come out. I believe that too. I believe that a lot of people were scared of Diddy because Diddy is a dangerous man. And the only reason Diddy was powerful and dangerous because people let him be powerful and dangerous. Y'all gave the man too much power. Y'all made Diddy God. Y'all made him God of, is it R&B? No, hip hop? Diddy ain't nobody's God. Diddy ain't shit. They could have destroyed this nigga a long time ago. Excuse my French, I shouldn't have said that. But you know what Diddy had that a lot of people didn't have? He had white power. White power behind him. Why y'all think this black man can go around Hollywood deleting people, having F-offs, making people get him head in bathrooms, flying little girls out from Detroit? I believe that shit now too. And bending them over, and bodyguards ain't saying nothing. And all these people doing all this stuff. People dying around him. Big superstars dying. Tupac, Big, Kim Porter, Heavy D, Craig Mack. People just leaving this earth around Diddy. And ain't nobody saying nothing. You know why? White power. It's a different kind of power when you got white power. You can't get away with doing crime without white power behind you that's pushing the agenda. Clyde Davis, Lucius Granger, and several others, allegedly, Diddy best friends. Guess what? They billionaires. They were billionaires before Diddy. And when you a billionaire white person, guess what you have? You have a lot of billionaire white friends. And a lot of them have billionaire judges in their pocket. Because they make it. Now, the judges ain't billionaires. The judges have billionaire friends that can take them off the bench. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? You remember, hey, how was it going being a judge? You remember I helped get you there, right? You want to stay there? That case about Sean Puffy Combs, throw that shit out. You know how black people are. They so passionate and they just making it more than what it is. We only paid Cassie, We got rid of the bitch. She got the money, but she ain't gonna be around long. Don't worry about Cassie. But all these other ones, those cases, statute of limitations. Go ahead and put statute of limitations. We gonna charge them, give them a few dollars, and they gonna go the fuck away. Because we need Diddy. Diddy got all them videos. And sooner or later, we'll get rid of his black ass, too. He's our token right now. We're going to have a new token come in a minute. But right now, Diddy doing a darn good job for us. He getting us all the black, sexy women we want. We love the black women. That little Cassie girl was the one at the F-off. Oh, her? Yeah, she got the money. She's gone. Don't worry about it. We'll get rid of her soon. She over there with the little white guy right now. He'll disappear. Trust me, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. They're going to start disappearing. Y'all think they're going to let Cassie walk around here with that $30 million? Cassie better leave the country and get all the security guards she can get. Because it ain't Diddy she needs to worry about. I hear my face. It's not Diddy she needs to worry about. It's white power she needs to worry about. See, y'all thought it was the black folks. We wish we did have that much power. We wish we did. We ain't got shit going on without white power. And that's just real. Nothing happens in this world without white power. If you want to believe it or not. If you want to believe that you a black person that's powerful, you a damn fool. Don't nothing move in this country without white power. Nothing. Anybody that's doing anything, trust me, I'm going to give y'all an example like I always do. I'm going to show y'all. Do y'all remember when the Temptations in the Temptation movie, when they had to sit down with Berry Gordy, and he said, I want y'all to cross over? Who was sitting next to Berry when he said, I want y'all to cross over? They was like, why? We the biggest group. What he said, we the biggest group in R&B or something. He said, how about being biggest group in the world? No, he said in the United States. Berry said, how about being the biggest group in the world? And they looking like, how we gonna do that? They turned. It was a white man sitting there. Wasn't a white man sitting there? He can make y'all the biggest group of the world. Every single rapper, every single R&B, hip hop. Trust me, they got a white manager. Y'all don't believe me? What about NWA? Remember Gary? That's his name, Gary? NWA? He was playing the hell out of them. White man. Over a rap group. New Edition. White man. It's always white power behind the black people. Black folks can't have nothing without them. Any job, career you have, trust me, it's somebody white behind that. I don't care if you work for a billionaire like Jay-Z. Say Jay-Z got employees. Guess who Jay-Z worked for? White power. Jay-Z wouldn't be Jay-Z without that white power. I'm just the realist. We can't move without them. They run the world. So for Diddy to go this far, 30-some years, and never went to jail? My nephew, and I love bringing him up, doing 30 to 60 years for a $200 gas station robbery under circumstantial evidence. Y'all know what circumstantial evidence means? That means they don't have proof he did it. That means we think you did it. It sounds like you did it, so guess what? You did it. You did it. He got 30 years for that. Not one witness. Just because we think you did it. How many times we thought Diddy did some shit and Diddy walked? Murderers. You know, it walk in Hollywood when you got that white power behind you. Diddy beat a murder case when an eyewitness, my nephew don't have one, no witness. He doing 30, 60, that's pretty much life. In the state of Michigan. An eyewitness said Sean Puffy Combs shot her in the face. J-Lo was with him. Shine took the rap. She said, no, he didn't do it. He did it. They still let Diddy walk. And guess who his attorney was? It was Johnny Cochran. You know, Johnny was getting everybody off. Johnny got him off. Where Johnny at now? Where Kim Kardashian daddy at? The Dream Team. They gone. You see, a lot of people did not die naturally. Johnny supposedly, I guess, had a heart attack. But you know you can poke somebody with something to make it look like a heart attack. The person that did Cassie breast implants, Diddy took her to get her breasts done. I don't know if y'all knew about this. Diddy horrible, man. He wanted her to look like J-Lo. She was a little flat-chested, little 19-year-old, 20-something, I guess. She came out of surgery. He didn't like how her breasts looked. He told the surgeon, showed a picture of J-Lo, allegedly, and said, I wanted her breasts like this. The surgeon said, well, she got to wait. He said, no, go back in now. Now, you know if somebody has surgery back to back, they can die. He didn't care. Go back in and fix it. Threatened the damn surgeon, allegedly. He went back in and gave Cassie the breast she have right now. She had a back-to-back surgery because Diddy made the surgeon do it. Guess what happened to the surgeon? He was driving home one night, and he was texting on his phone, and he went over the cliff in L.A. He's gone. You know why? Because he never wanted that surgeon to testify against him if this day came today. So he's dead. Kim Porter was writing a tell-all book. Andre Harrell writing a tell-all book. Heavy D was writing a tell-all book. They not here to tell it. And the book never surfaced. And they all had these mysterious illness. He did it. Diddy did it. He deleted Kim Porter. He deleted all. I don't believe personally he did it, but he had people do it. And they will be found out. It's nothing under the sun that God don't know. God's seen stuff that the average eye did not see. They will be revealed this year that they had something to do with deleting these people for Diddy, and it's all gonna come to pass. And will Diddy ever go to prison? I really personally don't think he'll go to prison because Diddy know too much. When you got that white power behind you and you got white power on video, you ain't going nowhere. But guess what? Before Diddy go to prison, he will be deleted. And they gonna say he did it to himself. So get prepared. And I hate to say that, but get prepared to see a lot of people not gonna be here next year. A lot of people go delete themselves and others. I just feel that in my heart. Because they too much of a coward to face their demons. Like R. Kelly, he in prison. He had to go face them. Diddy not strong enough for that. He'd take down the whole industry before he go to prison. So he think he exempt from prison. He look worried right now. You know why Diddy look worried? Because he know they can delete him. He ain't worried about prison. He worried about what the dang head macho, the head person, go do to him. That's what that look is with Diddy. Like, I done effed up. Our secrets then came out. They know I'm an informant with the feds. They might delete me. And it may just be his security that's right there next to him that do it. Because he been doing it for so many years to other people. Now it's his turn. You know that karma. You know that the karma is real. Didn't I tell y'all karma's like a boomerang? Whatever you throw out is come back 10 times worse. Y'all believe me? Look at Wendy Williams. Y'all don't want to say, that ain't her karma. Yes, it is her karma, y'all. Damn it. You can't go around this world just talking about people, dogging them out in a malicious way. Now, if you want to get a news, get a news. But in a malicious way, giving out news that you shouldn't even be giving out like Oprah Winfrey been doing. She did it to Monique. She told everybody in the world that Monique's brother raped her, and Monique didn't get her permission to do that. You don't think that karma gonna come back to Oprah? Oprah Day has come. We just haven't seen it yet. It's here. She done had a long ride. Because I kept saying, how is Oprah a billionaire? What have Oprah done to be a damn billionaire? Her show wasn't that damn good. She had white power behind her. And then here come Gail, a news broadcaster. When Gail how'd she get that position? Because her friend is Oprah. But it's your girl Nina from Break Up a Strong Woman, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all how I felt about this Diddy situation. It's horrible. It's horrible. I was wrong about Diddy. Diddy is a monster. He is Lucifer. I think he has 666 in his head. But I blame the world for giving him that much power. People made Diddy think he was that powerful. They created this monster. They should have stopped Diddy years ago. So he thought he was really Nino Brown. Cancel this bitch, I'll buy another one. He didn't care. But this is why I say accountability, y'all. Do y'all know that Kim Porter friends are speaking out and they saying this about Cassie? See, it's two sides to every story. They said Cassie thought it was funny when he was dogging Kim. She thought the shit was funny. They said one night Kim was in her bed. Diddy comes in the house with Cassie and put Kim out the bed and had sex with Cassie in her bed, allegedly. And Kim couldn't do nothing. And Cassie laughed. And Kim called her friend and was crying. One of her friends said this. Cassie thought it was funny that he was dog walking Kim Porter. That's why I wish Kim was here to speak for herself. Cassie knew about Kim Porter when she got involved with Diddy. But what did Cassie want? She wanted fame. She wanted a career. She wanted that life that Kim Porter had. She didn't care about Kim. Just like Lori Harvey when she was running around with Diddy. Got the nerve to call her Mama Kim when she died. Mama Kim, I'm so sorry. Mama Kim, my ass. She was sleeping with her man. And her son. Her stepson. But now she Mama Kim because she's dead. People so fake, y'all. Y'all gotta be careful who you have in your circle. You have to be so careful. These people horrible. They said Puffy made Cassie take out her tampon and try to make Kim Porter lick it. This is Puffy. A witness said he took out her tampon. Cassie did it and tried to make Kim Porter eat it. So he was treating Kim like a dog. Like a dog. And Cassie sitting there. She thought she was the new girl on the block. She was the big shit. She bit off more than she can chew. She didn't realize what he's doing to Kim. You next. Now she's a victim because she's Kim now. She didn't change. She didn't swipe with Kim. She's Kim now. And is her name Melissa, his baby mom, he did her the same way. She's speaking up now. She said, I started seeing that video. It made me realize what he used to do to me. He was beating all them women. Man, he broke Kim's nose. He argued Cassie. He made Cassie sleep with 18 men. Because you know what I got to believe, and I might be wrong. Cassie started off doing whatever he wanted her to do to get in good with him. That's my man. For my man. I'm going to do anything I have to keep him away from Kim. I'm better than Kim. I'm light-skinned. He called Kim black bitches and everything in front of Cassie. And Cassie used to laugh. Her friends are saying this. It ain't my words. Her friends saying that Cassie sat there and laughed when he was dogging Kim Porter. She thought this shit was funny. Until she became Kim Porter. It ain't funny no more. Now Young Miami laughing at Gina, the girl Gina G, who he kept making have abortions. I think he had like 6 abortions, a cute little Oriental girl named Gina G. He was dog walking that girl. He kicked the baby out of her. Young Miami know this. What she do? She get on the internet and beef with the girl. Bitch, don't have me have Puffy make you eat my cuckoo. Because you know he'll make you do it. So she know what Puffy do. She know. It's all Gucci until she become Cassie. You see how it go down? Diddy keeps him a Cassie. No, I'm going to say he keeps him a Kim Porter. It started with Kim. He keeps a Kim Porter. You know the ones, a ride or die, will take a butt whooping, have F-offs, do whatever, and then still end up on a red carpet looking like money. He keeps those. But a lot of these girls do Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what's going on. He messed up my whole video. You can hear me now? Okay, thank you. I had a phone call, and when it do that, it knocks out the audio. I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for watching my video. Please make sure you like. I see half y'all haven't even liked the video, but I just wanted to break it down, some of the stuff that Sean Puffy Combs has done. I'm going to keep giving y'all the news as I get it. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about him no more, but I had to because I was wrong. I really wasn't saying he was innocent, though. I was just saying I want some proof because I'm like, it's no way in the hell. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, ain't no way in the hell he did all that stupid shit. You wouldn't think a human being would do some shit like that. I don't know people like that. That's why I'm not quick to believe stuff like that. And y'all believe it because a lot of y'all have been victimized, or y'all have been around people or been in the world. I was sheltered, y'all. Remember that. So when I hear shit like that, it's unbelievable to me. I'll be like, dang, he couldn't have done that. So that's how I think. But now I see I'm in a different world. This is a whole different world than I'm used to. That's why I caught the case I caught, y'all. Because I thought you could still go to people's house and have a conversation and resolve issues. I ended up with a case. I had to defend myself. I'm like, is this person crazy? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, these people nuts? I grew up when parents can knock on doors and can I speak to you for a minute? You know, y'all need to stop this mess. But when I started hearing the prosecutor talk to me and was saying, you went over there to fight with your daughter, I'm like, what? But guess what? People go fight with their kids. That's unbelievable to me. I'm like, they really go over folks' house having meetups and fight with who knew that? I had to find out the hard way. And it was hard for me to convince the courts I'm not like that because they so used to wicked, demonic things in this world that people was doing stuff like this. People have F-offs. People allow their kids at 12 to cut off their pee-pees. Women get married just to have threesomes. They be so desperate to have a man. Let me tell y'all what a threesome is to me. I feel like it's just you're desperate to keep a man that you would do anything to keep that man, including sleeping with another woman or another man. That to me, that's desperate. Because I don't know no woman that enjoys sharing her man. You got to be a sick ass individual that enjoy sharing your man. Yeah, it's bisexual women out there. But that goes back to the man too. You want to be with this woman that bad that you want. I don't get it, man. Stay single. I don't understand why you get married. Stay single. If you want to do all this freak stuff, why are you getting married? You already sinning. Then you gonna triple your sin? I don't get that mess. If you like having sex with all these different people, why the hell you saying I do? Tiana Taylor, what's her name? Iman. Her and her husband just got divorced because they was doing f-offs. Right after the divorce, she was with a woman, and he was with the woman they had the f-off with. It's just like, what is wrong with y'all, man? Nobody know God. That's what y'all trying to tell me. Don't nobody know God. Don't nobody fear God. Y'all all just don't give a damn. Y'all just willy-nilly running around here sleeping with each other. Y'all don't care about hell. I know what y'all want to think. The ones that don't believe in God, this is hell. You ain't seen hell. You don't believe in putting a curse on your children's life. Because sometimes, Diddy, you had the best life ever, Diddy. You lived the best life ever. Your life pretty much over. So guess who gonna go through what you've been through and they gonna pay? Your kids or your grandbabies. They gonna pay for what you did because now they gotta live through this world with your name. It's sad that you put a curse on your children. They already lost their mama. Those girls, the twins, they models. They probably cannot even get a job now. Because of Diddy. They not going to be able to work no more. Al B. Sure's son is an actor. Quincy, he probably ain't going to be able to get jobs no more. Because his stepdaddy is Diddy. You just cursed your kids. We ain't even going to talk about Dum Dum. What's his name? His twin. The one be talking shit all the time, made the song mocking the FBI. And guess what? A week later, the Diddy tape came out with him and Cassie. I guess the FBI said, "Oh, you want to talk about us? Take this, take this, take this. We got more videos. You got something else to say, son? What else you got to say?" Quincy, not Quincy. Quincy is Al B. Sure's son. What is his name? Christian. Christian with your big mouth, acting like T.I.'s son. Spoiled ass rich kids. Don't know when to shut up. You did that to your daddy, even though he did it to himself, but the video out because of your big ass mouth. And 50 Cent just sold Surviving P. Diddy to Netflix. Netflix, is that how you say it? Netflix? Get ready for it. Y'all thought Surviving R. Kelly was some shit? 50 Cent and his people bidding on it. And he got some shit, they said. We thought Cassie video was the shit. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Wait till y'all see Surviving P. Diddy. His career over. You know, Puffy got money, but that's all he have. Cause y'all know Puffy is flamboyant. He like to be seen. He loud. He like to dress. He like to dance. Be all in videos. Puffy likes to party. So he don't have that no more. He's over with. His money don't mean nothing. The money didn't mean nothing to Puffy. Puffy like the fame. Why y'all think he was in all his artist videos? Suge Knight told us years ago. All in the videos. Flamboyant Puffy. Puffy couldn't pay nobody to come to his party right now. Yes, he could. Let me take that back. Some Instagram models will be there. Some girls from the hood will be there. He have a whole new clique. All he got to do is go in the hood and get some po folks. Then he have a whole new clique again. Even all the stuff they see, it still be some girls at Puffy house. Promise you it will be. This ain't for to stop with Puffy. It's going to be a new Puffy when Puffy leave. Yeah. Y'all seen what love got to do with it, Ike Turner? He was having parties every time Tina was in the house. Y'all see dope all over the table. It was women everywhere. There was dogging Tina out. This stuff been going on, y'all. It ain't gonna stop now. But it's your girl Nina from Break. I have to go. I'm getting choked up. I've been on here for a long time. And I'll come back later. When I'm getting dressed, I'm just having coffee time with my people. Coffee time with my people. Let me read some of y'all comments real quick if I have my glasses. Because I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring y'all if I just give y'all a few shout outs. Hey, Lisa. She said it's sad. It sure is, Lisa. Queen Keisha. Right. I'm not into women at all. For no man. Don't do it. You just you putting a curse on your life when you do that, man. No. If a man asks you to sleep with another woman or a man, get away from him. Fast. And this damn bang is getting on my nerves, y'all. Let me read some of y'all comments. Y'all see I had to hide my 5 head. Nina keep talking about Diddy because when they talk, take his ass to jail, the whole block society will be dead as hell. Make your chips now. I'm not worried about that because I talk about other things. You know, I don't survive off of celebrity news. You know what I'm saying? I talk about real life stuff. That wasn't even my calling to get on YouTube to talk about the celebrities. I just talk about it here and there because that's the hot topic and YouTube expect us to go with what's trending. So we have to go with what's trending to be on YouTube if we're in this field. So I'm not worried about that. And I'm like this. I'm this kind of person. Who said that? SMCH. I'm not worried about that because I'm a firm believer what's mine is mine and a man can't take it away. What God give me, can't nobody take it. Didi and nobody. I don't fear man. I don't walk this earth fearing, oh, this gonna happen. That no. The only thing I only fear God. So if God take my platform, it wasn't meant for me to have. But see, God didn't want to put me on the platform. I didn't want to go on YouTube. I fought against this for years, y'all. I didn't want to do this because I didn't think I was good enough. I mean, nobody gonna listen to me. But look here. I got over 100 some people watching me right now. Who would have thought? But they did it on Facebook. They used to watch me on Facebook. This ain't new. And I never mentioned the celebrities. Queen said, people act one way in public and completely Maniacs behind closed doors. Yeah, you'd be surprised. People would surprise you, Queen. I believe it because I was around people victimized. Man. Queen says new stuff coming on him every day. Yeah, his demons is coming out. They coming out. Molly said, hey, I asked my crush out yesterday. He said yes. Any dating advice? Hey, Molly, how old are you, Molly? I hope you old enough, for one. Second, stay friends for a long time, at least 6 months. Stay friends. I know that sounds like a long time, but it ain't. You don't really know somebody until you've been around them a good 6 months. Make sure you see how he act when he's angry. Do you want to make him angry? No. But you're going to meet his representative tomorrow on your date. On your date, you're going to meet a representative. You're not going to meet the real person. Anytime you meet somebody new, they send a representative. I hope y'all know that. Don't nobody come in a situation letting you know they crazy. Diddy didn't meet Cassie and come in the door and say, I have F off and I beat women. He gradually took her, but she had signs. She was watching him dog his baby mama. See, a brother couldn't do that to me. If I'm seeing you, you can't even dog a woman in front of me. I don't care if she the ex and then I'm like, what are you doing? I'm checking him. No, this ain't that. You ain't for the dog her in front of me. That's just how I am. And then I'm turned off. Since you did that, you can't talk to me now. Mm-mm. Because if you did that to her brother, you would do it to me. I'm a firm believer of that. So, Molly, for advice to date, take your time, have fun, laugh, enjoy each other as friends. Don't move nobody in your house. I ain't gonna tell you when to have sex because you grown. But just stay friends and get to know each other. And keep on asking God to direct your path. Without God, you don't have nothing. That's just my advice I can give to you. Hey, Miss Janice, how you doing? Lay Reed said, okay, Queen. Hey, how you doing? Queen said first, and she's still. Nisa was the first, and she's still taking up for him, talking about pray for him. I agree with Misa in a way, Queen. Don't do that to her because she was a victim too. But she's correct. You still gotta pray for people. See, that's where y'all go wrong. Y'all think because somebody do something wrong, they nope, you can't pray. No, you a bigger person. You gotta be a bigger person than Diddy. You want to go against what God said for Diddy. For real. This here is really getting on my nerves. Do you want to go against what God said for Diddy? God said pray for your enemies, pray for the sick, pray for the people that's lost. You supposed to pray. Why? Who else do you pray for? For real, answer this question about people that know the Bible. Who else do you pray for if you ain't praying for the sick, the weak, the lost? Why would you pray for somebody that got it all together? I mean, you supposed to pray for them too, but why would you focus on, oh, they got everything, I'm going to pray for them, they keep getting stuff. What about the lost and the weak that don't know God? You need to pray that they find God. They're lost. So when people say, ain't it's too late for prayer for Diddy, no, it's not. And that don't mean you siding with Diddy. That don't mean you believing his story over Cassie's. That mean I'm praying for you because you a sick individual. Your ass need Jesus. That's just the bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have cursed. Y'all judge me with that too. You can't say Jesus and you right, but ass is a donkey. They talk about it in the Bible. So stop. But anyway, the donkey needs Jesus. And I be like, Father God, please protect this idiot. You say you protect babies and fools, and Diddy is one of the biggest fools walking around here right now, Lord. He don't even know he just cursed his own life, dear God. Please protect him, and for his mother's sake, God, give her the strength to deal with whatever her son got to go through, because he got to face his demons, dear Lord. But God, I pray that he finds you, because it's nothing like your glory and your grace. It's nothing like your mercy, Lord. It's nothing like your blessings. People that don't know you don't understand what they missing out on, Father. I pray that everybody that's weak one day would find out who you are and you lead them down the right path, because you cannot live this beautiful world and this beautiful life without Father God being in control of your life. You got to put him in the forefront of your life, or you never going to make it. You're going to keep starting over. You're going to keep being lost. You got to put God in the forefront. And the ones that don't know you, Father God, I pray they seek you and find out who you are so they can change their wicked ways. That's the prayer you pray for Sean Puffy Combs. You don't pray he get off, because you can't pray that. He gonna pay. I just pray through all the midst of his turmoil, his calamities, that he will find God and he will sincerely repent. Because when I looked at that apology again and again, because everybody was like, oh, that was fake. It was. Oh, that squeezing his eyes, little beady eyes. And I just want to say, nah, Diddy. Your attorneys told you to do that. And they stupid because they should have told you to remain silent. You got the right to remain silent. You shouldn't have said nothing. Do y'all see Jay-Z out there saying anything? Jay-Z ain't said a word. He ain't gonna say nothing. Because people go talk regardless. Stop giving them stuff to talk about, Diddy. Stay your ass in the house somewhere. Go on an island somewhere. Your ass keep being in front of the TV. Every time you turn around, because you know why? He hunger for attention. All in the videos. He can't stay out the media. He still want that attention. Why y'all think he seen show him walking down the street? He a billionaire. They can have a big old curtain when he walk. They can have something where they don't even see Diddy. Diddy want to be seen. He hunger for it. That's his blood. Attention is his blood. So don't think they catching him off guard. He want to be seen on his bike. Shit, Diddy likes attention. But he gonna pay. Don't worry about it, y'all. His day coming. Don't worry about it. Hey, Miss Lorraine, thank you for joining. I'm sorry about the sound went out earlier and I'm about to get off here. I just want to give a few of y'all a shout out and thank you for hanging in there with me. I know it's the middle of the day. Emma said she's sick of Diddy. Emma, ain't nothing you can do about it though. You know, just stop. If you sick of Diddy, don't cut your TV on. That's why I get tired of people saying, why you still talking about Diddy? You don't have to listen. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful, Miss Emma. I'm just saying, if you sick of it, don't listen to it. Turn the channel. It's an easy fix. When people say that, it's an easy fix. Don't tune in because the people are going to talk about Diddy. They'll be talking about Diddy probably for the next 10 years. Diddy is the headline. This is the headliner. YouTube reports headline news. But guess what else on YouTube? They got music, they got motivational speaking, they got preaching, they got how to make money, how to start a YouTube channel. They got all kinds of stuff. How to grow your hair, how to change your life. It's so many other things you can be watching on YouTube. So many other things. So help yourself at following something else. You know, I'm tired of being a people pleaser. I'm sorry. And that's how I was trying to do my channel. I ain't gonna talk about Diddy no more. No, I gotta go with what's trending. I gotta give y'all the news. And the reason why, it ain't just about money, because I do get paid for it. But the reason why I do what I do, because I be wanting people to have awareness and change their ways. Or some little young girl watching and say, dang, my boyfriend do act like Diddy. Oh, I gotta get away from him. I don't want to be like Cassie. I'm hoping somebody learns something. It ain't just because I'm just sharing Diddy's life. I hope somebody change. Maybe it's a Diddy out there and he see this was going to happen to your ass. You better stop. You better not put your hands on that man, daughter. I'm hoping somebody learns something. I hope somebody that was chasing something, they wanted a new car. They wanted that $500 wig. They wanted that $100 steak. They say, oh, that ain't worth it. Because if I give myself to this person to do this, he gonna expect some things because he giving me money. So what he want from me? They said the Instagram models hurting right now. Not Instagram, OnlyFans. They said OnlyFans models begging for money now. The shit ain't working no more. Selling your body on the internet ain't working no more. So now they desperate. So they gonna start coming after the average Joes. They gonna start coming after your husbands. Because they like that money. So we talk about these things so people can be aware. You got to talk about down low brothers like Dwayne Wade because you may be sheltered like me and don't know the signs until you watch my video and say, My husband did have on my skirt when I came in the home. So when he was painting, no. You might start thinking. But if ain't nobody talking about it, sweeping shit under the rug, ain't nothing gonna get resolved. We don't want no Diddy's walking around here, Emma. So we gotta talk about Diddy ass. Because guess what? Every day is some new shit about Diddy. Every damn day. And I'm gonna talk about it. If y'all don't, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all on my channel, y'all don't like the Diddy talk, if y'all don't like the Hollywood talk, don't tune in. That's just the bottom line. Because the shit is crazy and there's a lot of kids that want to go to Hollywood. They need to hear this. That's what's wrong with our community, our black people. I don't want to talk about that. We need to talk about it. And we need to start coming up with some solutions to fix some shit. We need not to just talk about it. That's why my video is a little different. I talk about what's going on and I try to throw some real life stuff in there. If y'all notice, I give y'all a story time. I tell you what I've been through, or I try to let y'all make it seem, make it real to you. Put it that way, because otherwise it's just Hollywood. It ain't real to folks. This shit happens for real. How many of y'all know a Diddy in your neighborhood, in your life, in your city? It's Diddy's everywhere. It's R. Kelly's everywhere. It's Bill Cosby's everywhere. Most males do stupid shit. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't say all of y'all. A lot of men think with the wrong head. They think with the little head. A lot of men think wrong. But guess what? My mother said this, and it makes sense. A lot of men are ruined. And they like the way they are because a woman will ruin a man. My mother said that all the time to my brother. She said, I didn't raise you like that. But these no good ass, fast tail ass females making you a no good ass man. And that shit is real. How many women you know will buy a man? Buy him shoes, food, take him on trips, move him in their house. They ain't got to work, drive their car. They make men not want to do shit because they spoiling them just to keep a penis in their house. So a woman will ruin a man. Diddy couldn't think he had that kind of power if it was not women that giving him that kind of power. You hear what I'm saying? Women gave him that power. If women would have been beating his ass from the door, Diddy wouldn't been doing, because Diddy a weak B. He a punk. If from the door he had somebody like Queen Latifah who go give you the business, who you talking to like that? He wouldn't have been running around having F-offs. Could he have made Queen Latifah have an F-off? Hell no. MC Light. Some of them girls from back in the day, no, brother. Yeah, that shit ain't going down. And I have yet to hear them say Lil' Kim did anything. She was so into Biggie Small. What did Lil' Kim and Mary J do? I want to know, because they was right there. They were from the beginning. They know about all this shit. See, Kim quiet. She like, don't put me in this shit. I'm getting my money. I got a damn baby. I ain't got time for this dumb ass shit. But Kim know everything. And she already went to jail for not talking. Kim ain't talking. I'm going to hope y'all know that right now. Lil' Kim ain't talking. She did a year for not talking. She's not going to talk. She's a true ride or die chick. So whatever she knows, she gonna take it to her grave. But this your girl, Nina. I hope I gave y'all enough shout outs. Emma, I hope I answered your question about not liking Diddy talk. I understand. I get tired of Diddy talk too. Diddy. I'm sick and tired of Diddy. But damn it, Diddy got to be talked about so people won't end up with a Diddy. You hear me? Miss Cuckoo. She said, yeah, he should have stopped years ago. Yep. Years ago, he should have been stopped. I will. Cassie is his and was his concubine. Concubine. How you say it? Concubine. She never had to be there. Definitely never. People make choices. This is what y'all understand. Y'all call them victim shaming. No, you make decisions, sometimes bad decisions. Like Miss McKinney, you met Diddy at a club and they was smoking. You went for business. You shouldn't have been smoking or drinking. See, the decisions you make lead into other things. If you would have never hit it, you wouldn't have never been groggy. You never said he made you hit it. You said you wanted to hit it. Now you're high. Now they feel like get her in the bathroom. When you should have went straight there and said, I'm here for business. And you should have made sure you had your big brother or cousin or somebody with you. A couple of guys. Not no females, some guys. No, we come on business. What we doing? Oh, no. All right, Diddy. Matter of fact, why you doing business at a club? Diddy, where your office at? You Sean Puffy Damn Combs. You got an office. And if we can't meet in your office or at a public restaurant at a good setting, I don't want to talk to you. See, that's what I'm saying. It's decisions people make and put themselves in compromising positions. And then when they're in them positions, they stuck because they want something. And I can't say nothing because my career. Let me tell y'all this. If your career mean more than your self-respect in your life, shame on you. If you felt like I couldn't tell on him because of my career, shame on your ass. That's what Miss McKinney said out of her mouth. I was concerned about my career. So guess what you got? You got drugged and you got forced to oral sex because your career meant more to you than your self-respect. So should he be charged? Yeah, he should be charged because he did it. But should she take accountability? Yeah, she should take accountability for being there. It goes both ways. That ain't victim shaming. Stop making these women so weak. Women are more powerful than y'all think y'all are. Just say no. And if that don't work, you better learn some self-defense and start whooping ass. I'm just being learn some self-defense. Learn to scream. Cassie should have screamed in that hallway. All them people was in them rooms. Why she didn't scream, he killing me? She could have screamed fire and they would have ran out the room. Y'all know that was a kid. When some of you in danger, scream fire. Everybody go look. Where the fire at? But she was too worried about his image. Do she not know? And anybody that's been involved with Diddy, do you not know, even if you were scared just one time that you screamed on national TV what he was doing, he couldn't touch you? You know why? Because now they gonna know he did it. Y'all didn't think about that. I'm afraid of Sean Puffy Combs. He go kill me. I need everybody help in the world. Please, I'm just do it live. I need help. Please help me, help me, help me. He couldn't touch you. Because now everybody looking at Diddy like, what did he do to her? What we doing right now? Y'all see what we doing right now? These girls are protected right now because they spoke out. They could have did the same thing years ago. Because the world is against Diddy. Cassie could have been releasing videos. She would have been protected a long time ago. Because the people going to protect her. At least try to. But this your girl, y'all. I have to go. I've been on here long enough. And I'll let y'all know if something else come up. I heard it's more. I heard it's more. And I'm going to give it to you. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up. Stay away from Diddy's. Stay away from Diddy's, Miss Lorraine. I know you probably got a good man over there. Tell your cousin, nieces, and nephews all. Be mindful. You got a new person in your life, do your background check. I don't care if you got to pay to find out what this Negro did when he was 6. You better find out who you're laying with because he might just be Diddy. Talk to y'all later. Bye.